Next we are having the closed chain compounds or the cyclic compounds. So closed chain compounds is again divided into homocyclic and this is your heterocyclic. Homocyclic and heterocyclic. Homocyclic is further divided into alicyclic and aromatics. Alright? Homocyclic and heterocyclic. Homocyclic is further divided into alicyclic and aromatics. Now, what do you mean by homocyclic? Now, what do you mean by homogeneous? You say homogeneous and heterogeneous. Homogeneous means a solution or a compound which has got the same properties throughout. Heterogeneous means same thing, a solution or a compound which has got different properties in different parts. That is called heterogeneous. That means it has not got same properties throughout. But here the properties is being same throughout. That is called homogeneous, not homocyclic, homogeneous. And heterogeneous means there. From there itself we got the word homocyclic and heterocyclic. Now you need to connect that. Homogeneous is what? Same properties throughout. Heterogeneous is what? Different properties in different parts. So homocyclic is what then? Homocyclic means a cyclic compounds will be there, a ring compound will be there, a chain, closed chain will be there. Alright, and it will have same number of atoms throughout. That means in case of homocyclic, we will be having only carbon and hydrogen in the ring. Listen carefully. In case of homocyclic, we will be having carbon and hydrogen atoms in the ring. Because what we are reading? Hydrocarbon. So we will be having only carbon and hydrogen atoms in the ring. That is homocyclic. But heterocyclic means apart from carbon and hydrogen, you will be having some other atoms also in the ring. Like we will be having nitrogen, you will be having sulfur, you will be having oxygen, you will be having phosphorus. In this way, you will be having different other atoms in the ring. Understood? In the ring. Mind it. Clear? Now, let me give an example. So, homocyclic is alicyclic. So, alicyclic. Now, this is an alicyclic compound. Now, tell me, what is the minimum number of carbon atoms we can have to form a ring? How many carbon atoms minimum is required to form a ring? Definitely 3. 3 carbon. Alright, not less than that. If you are having 2, will it form a ring? Not at all. So, here 3 carbon is required. So you can see it here. Carbon is having how many bonds? This carbon is having 2 bonds. So 2 hydrogen. To balance it, this 2 bonds. So 2 more hydrogen. And here it is 2 more hydrogen. So it is having only carbon hydrogen in the ring. Can you see it here? Only carbon and hydrogen is there. So it is known as what? Alicyclic. This compound is. I am not going to the name. Naming I will do it later on. Just you understand the branch. Alright, now don't ask me the name. I can tell you the name. But you will not understand. You will get confused unnecessarily. So when the nomenclature I will do, at that time you will understand it. Now just understand what I am telling you. That is, alicyclic means it is having only carbon and hydrogen in the ring. In case of homocyclic compound, that is called alicyclic. Now this is one alicyclic compound. We will be having another alicyclic compound. Alright, see here. So this here also same thing. CH2, CH2, here CH2, here CH2. So 4 carbon, we can have 5 carbon, we can have 6 carbon, we can have 7 carbon, we can have 8 carbon. In this way we will be having it. Alright, in this way we will be having it. So only the same type of atoms is present in the ring. You can see in front of you the same type of atoms. So hence it is called as alicyclic. This at VS. Alicyclic. Now the main properties of the alicyclic compound is that you can see it is having carbon-carbon single bond. All are single bond here. So hence its properties is similar to that of alkenes. Its properties is similar to that of alkenes. This particular one, because it is having carbon-carbon single bond. Alright. Now you will say, sir, it may not have double bond or triple bond. Yes, it can have. It can have, definitely. And that we will study in nomenclature when you will be studying about it. So understood what is alicyclic now? Alright. That is, it will have only a particular kind of atoms. What is that? Carbon, hydrogen atoms only in the ring. That's it. Not any other atoms. We can say that. Now, what is then aromatic? Aromatic also same thing. Aromatic also same thing. You will have carbon, hydrogen atoms in the ring. But here you will be having alternately single and double bond in the ring. Alternately single and double bond. Here only single bond. Alright, we don't have alternately single and double bond. And what you can find is that that it obeys certain rules. That is, the carbon atoms here required for the formation of benzene, because one of the aromatic compound is your benzene, is 6 carbon, because the general molecular formula of benzene is C6H6. Now here, how do we write C6H6? How do we, what you can say, draw the structure? Here we have drawn the structure I have shown you. That is, how do we draw the structure of C6H6? See it. See, C6H6 here, H6, 6 carbon, 6 hydrogen in this way. Now, alternately, single and double bond. See, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond, double bond, single bond. Now count it, carbon is satisfied. See here, carbon 1, this carbon 1, 2, 3 bonds and 1 hydrogen. This carbon 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 and 1 hydrogen in this way. So this is your benzene, we can say that. Alternately, we are having single and double bond. And there are many derivatives of benzene. Derivatives means there are many compounds of benzene. You will be having it. Chlorobenzene, bromobenzene, iodobenzene, nitrobenzene, hydroxybenzene, alright, alkoxybenzene. So many you will be coming to it later on. All these words you will understand it when you will study nomenclature. Repeatedly I am saying here, just you understand the difference. In case of alicyclic compounds, we did not have alternately single and double bond. We did not have any benzene ring, but in aromatic we are having benzene. And moreover, one of the meaning of the word aromatic, it is made up of 2 words. Aroma. What do you mean by aroma? Aroma means a compound which have got some characteristic smell. So these compounds have got some or other characteristic smell from which we identify that this is an aromatic compound. We come to know that the given compound is aromatic because it has got some characteristic smell, aromatics. Alright. It is also called as arenes. We can say that. Arenes. As I said, it is made of 2 words. Arenes, AR means aromatic, and ENE, double bond. See here, double bond we are having. Alright, we are having double bond. So hence, for that purpose, it is also called as arenes. We can say that. Clear? So this is alicyclic and this is aromatic. Alicyclic, single bond, we can have double, but we don't have alternately single and double, which we are having aromatic, which comes under benzene and its derivatives. So molecular formula of benzene is C6H6 and this is called a structural formula. And it is also otherwise called as arenes, we can say that. Now next we are coming to heterocyclic compounds. So heterocyclic, what I said you? Heterocyclic means the word itself, it says that it apart from carbon and hydrogen atoms in the ring, we can have some other atoms also. Other atoms means, for example, see here, we can have nitrogen. See, nitrogen is having how many bonds? 3 bonds, 1, 2 and 3. Now here double, here double. So this carbon is having H here and H here, and here also same thing H, and here also something H. Alright, now this is known as an aromatic compound. This particular compound is an aromatic, I'm very sorry, heterocyclic compound. This compound, as you can see, apart from carbon hydrogen, we are having this one. Let me tell you the name of this compound. It's pyrrole. The name of the compound was pyrrole. You will come to know, because you will say that, sir, you are not seeing the name. Okay, fine. This is pyrrole, but don't ask me from where we got it. I will tell you later on. Now, similarly, we can have clear here H, 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 H. See here, oxygen is there. Let me write properly. Here oxygen is there. See, this is also another heterocyclic compounds. We can say that. In this, many we can have it. Many. Don't think only 4 carbon atoms will be there. You know, we can have with 5 carbon atoms also. With 5 carbon atoms also it is being possible. With 6 carbon atoms also it is being possible. Alright. So in this way, that is called heterocyclic compounds. Means apart from carbon, hydrogen in the ring, we can have any other atoms like oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, and all these things we can have it in the ring. So I think you got it. The what you can say, this different branches of organic chemistry, we got it. We are having more branches, but that we'll study in our entrance batch. We will study it. More we are having some more about it. Alright, thank you very much.